Satay ni zoeng kepasakan dikon Salgro Salaramni A.chik Kobor naram jakswa koborrangko sul parakatenga aru ketal gepa ode subscribe ka enak simang yanoniko ketal gepa koborko salantion knasona geta matgen. Southwest Kasai Hills ajani NGO rangje kai Headman Association akap aru GSU Bristiber salo jenma thokmani ko ate garo medium school rango A.chik ski parangko khamo rakina nanga ne dabianga ha Kasai Hills ni banga garo medium school rango A.chik ski parangko rakhi gi jaga penjat rangko rakhi ngani asel porengpa A.chik bisarang na dalbia gemani inga ndake A.chik kusko agana aru ski naman gi jaga pa penjat ski parangko garo medium LP school rango rakhiani chi A.chik kusuk kemanging jok ane akapni President Klepster CH Marak parakata ha. Panga garo medium LP school rango gepenjat ski parangko kamo rakhingani asel skulo poreng gepa chatro chatri rang wamangni skiani ko maksija inik nekani ko matnenga A.chik kusko agana matgija gepa gepenjat rang skulo skingani gemen panga A.chik ma parang dedrang ko school watatna nik nektokenga gepenjat ski parang A.chik kusuk chi skina manjani gemen A.chik kuskor pengani palbatesa gema anging jok uni gemen Kasai Hills ajani plak garo medium LP school rango A.chik ski parangho kamo rakhi China Southwest Kasai Hills ajani NGO rang garo medium school rango gepenjat ko kamo rakhiani ko raken jegalenga ne akapni President janapata ha tabiani rangko kena cakcagen cemong ode NGO rang jengjenga tani rangko mamung dakeba dontong jawa arum khangchi rakpatte jakurangko de e jengjenga tangkugen aneba parakata ha.
Singa dalo dengtamancha ya kunjoi sungo ya chingni garo medium LP school rango non garo teacher rangko appoint ka ani gemen chingni bisarang chonchon geba bisarang skill anyo longen zaman chakani ko mananina singa MD government ni kusako aru ya education department ni kusako jegalani gesa non cooperation movement ko ngataha te ngati yana chinga namnik chongmacha maina chingni daldro bangi pa bisarang slorwani phal batesa wi ja patro roinga ha maina kusik manjani aselo o garo kusko manja garo ko namis khina manja aru wan dakin wamang skulunan matam rang de riba sangjeng jok wan dak pa ning kanirang chingni jatni gi sepo minga uni gema chinga yako rakken jega lenga cha namnik chongmacha chingni garo medium school de je kitaba garo teacher ko appoint ka chinak da chinga rakken ya government ko chinga rakken dabiani ko dakninga aro ya chini dabiani ko kna chakjagen chungo de chinga mamusalba chingni movement ko chingni jakudiani ko dontong kujo
State government adoko kishino ko chalayani ko dontong ataha ne adokni Chief Minister Conrad Sangma Bristiber salo party meeting o agananga ha ya yatani rang ko geljani delgeparang pressure group rang aru dengtang manderang ni tabiani gemen uyataha ne ba Chief Minister agananga ha una agreba Chief Minister CRPC aru CPC ni bidengo MDC rang yani bidengo chanchiani rang ko dakangkugen ne agan chakanga ha Chief Minister ni aganatani gita de iya ko extend ka ani council ni bil ko komiat jawa aro government manderang ni namdeki jako dakna chanchiani dong jawa uni geman banga isurang kon kena chake khamrang ko ka aha neba agananga ha party office ni bidengo NPP office ko rukna gita nanggepa dokumen rang ko dakna nangani rang dongkhuinga neba agananga ha RTI activities budbar salo NPP office ko rukna deputy commissioner ni permission ko mankujainga neba agananga ha.
No, we have. I've been very clear that we have given the instructions to stop any further process to happen. But the processes that happened before that order was given, those processes are there. Hence, the decisions that we had taken and the communication we had made to everybody was we are not going to move any further than where we are. But before this debate started and before we had met the NGOs and the church leaders, certain processes had already taken place. And those are the processes that were mentioned in the House that day. That happened to be 3 provisional licenses. Provisional means it's a temporary license. So there will be certain areas which we will be examining. But as I said, as of now, the act is in place. The question of repealing that act is not there. We have concerns about the online gaming in terms of the jackpot parlors. Then they need to be regulated. They have not been regulated for the past 25 years. So therefore, even if it requires that we wait for some time to regulate those also, we can do that, because for the last 25 years we have not.
South Garohillsnesdaily A.chik bangbata school rangon ski pagri ong inga ne Bristiversalo Education Minister Lakmen Rimbui agan nga ha. Opposition ni MLA Jenit Sangmani sngani na agan chakingon state gemeko ge kola chidok school rangon ski padungja aro South Garohillso tam chidok LP school rangon teacher dungja ne agan nga ha. Ski gepa dunggi jagapa school rang rokma Rikman Gre Chitap Paskaun Mon Rongsna Gre Hawaii atong pamongre kenegre wagi bukre tambuk aga rongru asem ganchi khalak tambuk imandura banda aru akre apar dusogre aru tarengre irang gemekan bakmarao onga South Garohillsni Jaman East Garohillso tamkeng skurang genang Khasi Hillso tambonga Jainti Hillso tambri ndake skuloski barang dunggi janiara pasakoba transfer rang ungani chi post rang bangbang unga ndiba recruitment rang ko takna gata government aba chinginga ha ne education minister Lakmen Rimbui agananga ha tarake recruitment rang ko takke ya isuni bidengo kham rang ko gisko nange khana nanga aropai taba changna angayani bidingo sengsan diani rangko batakaha ne Jenit Sangma government ko schoolo ski parang dungjani gemen matnange akananga ha state government high court ni getani rangko jarkenga aru roster system ni asel jadongga inga ndiba roster system ko jarke khamko khagen aniba rimbui akan chakanga ha
is very important issue. It's a question of the future of our children, the future of our youths. And if this foundation of the education of our children is not taken care of, we'll be ending up with by having lots of problem, and it will be overburden to all of us in future.
This problem happened in the midst of doing of recruitment process and also preparing for the recruitment process, where due to the judgment of the Honorable High Court that we have to prepare the roster system. So preparation of roster system is almost complete, and we hope that we will be able to do this process as early as possible. And I have already stated that this, and I will repeat it myself, that we are trying to look at the parameter within the framework of legal, within the legal framework, whether there is any scope for the appointment, temporary appointment of this teacher without going through the roster system. So we didn't want to caught in legal tangle. We are preparing for that. So we hope that in the few weeks time, we will able to complete for the best interest of the student community in the state, because
Kambigri MLA Saleng Sangma Bristiversalo Medical College ko rkengpa biapo militen rangna salgini songnok takke dongchakna uninga ne matnanga ha panggi jajarang na skangan anga wabiapo saksotsni mangni geta militen rang wanodonga ne report rangko manswa ha ne Saleng Sangma agananga ha un baksana Saleng Sangma baditana kengkeng ya medical college ni biapo government maiko takenga uku winaska aru yako government iroke kamko khajaudi onggija kamko khagaparang na namgapa dongchakani onggen ane Sangma agananga ha uni indake agan gapa khatarang na health minister James K Sangma angade yani bidengo report rangko manja ndi ba home department yarangni bidengo sandiani ko dakken ane kura chakanga ha un baksana Tura Medical College ko rkanio kholachi gni percent mangni gata machota ha aru chugamak rchagani sotpri gatam point sotchet gni crore tangkarang ko chamana ha ane ba James K Sangma agananga ha.
Now, last few months back, I got a report that around 17 numbers of unknown in a militant outfit, it seems like they were there. So whether any kind of an intelligent report is there, if this kind of project are being left out, then it becomes the, the heaven for the, or maybe the layer for the criminal activity. So I would like to, yes. So I would like to ask our honorable minister
for his concern. And sir, I have not received any report as such of any kind of such kind of activities taking place, sir. And this is, of course, a matter which is pertaining to the Home Police Department. So if there is any information that the honorable member may be having, sir, we've noted it down and we will pass it on to the Home Department so that they can do due diligence and inquire into this matter, sir.
Opposition dol ni MLA Jenit Sangma Bristibersalo Garobada Mdalu Mahendragans Ramako Nangana Batpille Salrura Ingapatra Karirang Reingani Bidengo Government ko Duanga Ha Unbaksana MLA Jenit Sangma Garirango Nangana Batpille Kate Salrura Ingani Gaman Ramarang na men nostong atako matninga aru uni akselan accident rang ong na men manderang na namgijani ong inga aneba agananga ha Tauroro truck rango kolachi sutprigani metric ton rangko ong plegate salinga andiba wa mangna niam gata chigani metric ton rangko san gate salna onna aneba sangma aganda paha andaki ong ingon Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong company rang gatal model ni truck kari rangko tharinga aru yarang tolong rangko tharianyo nangeja ne aganchaka ha Assembly aganchak chi grkani rang na somoy on TMC MLA winner son sangma talu ampati jikjak Mahendragans Ramarang ni nostong ani japangko aganchak china agananga ha Tinsong garobada oni dalu biya ampati jikjak Mahendragans Ramako tharina Bri point sutprigani crore thangkarangko sengsun ka aha aro National Highway daknagata proposal ko thari e sentarona watat matna ha ne agananga ha
timely, because already that maintenance timeline has already been passed. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, this is precisely because of uncontrolled plying of loaded trucks, overloaded trucks. True, when we inspected from the Public Accounts Committee, there was verification of the loaded trucks in the weighbridge owned by the company who constructed this road. And it was found that the gross weight of the truck was 42 metric ton, 38 metric ton, so on and so forth. But the permissible limit is 12 tons only. So when the overloaded trucks beyond the permissible limit are plying, obviously the road will be damaged. The cost of the road is, for 98 kilometers from Garobada to Dalu via Mahendraganj, is 295 crores. So for whose benefit these overloaded trucks are being allowed to fly through this road? So I need categorical explanation from the government. What measures are being taken up to stop this menace?
Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong kam kaingparang ni regularization na diman kaingpani bidengo wamangko niam gata niat na kura sakani ko on anga ha recha chichat kani bilsio MECL department o kam kagaparang ni dabian yo ongpa obostarang ko neke government namme uwamang ni dabian ni rangko gisek on na aro dabian ni rangko knagija nagok ongja ne Tinsong agana ha umroi legislator George Billingdonis anina Tinsong diman rangko nigrke abe waloni roke kamko kaanggen ene kura chakanga ha dabiani rangara kam kagaparang ko regularize khatna pangki donggapa October hajalgani chi chetoni February hajalgani chi skona salary rangko china MECL ni department no namda patani rangko dakchina dabinga yarangni bidengo area rangko priority basis o onna kura chakanga ha
relating to the agitation by the contractual workers of the MCL, I've already replied today. I've already replied in the form of 0-hour notice, and my reply stands. And the status of 132 kV substation at Nongpo, again, sir, the departmental committee has already cleared this proposal. This has been cleared in the proposal, and we already sent it to the planning department for necessary sanction of this substation, which is very, very important, covering to the more or less to the entire Nongpo area as well as the district as a whole.
Asal ni koborang yanon bot nahan iso ing pasakan jikon metela.